Before we start, I want to tell you something that happened to me. Not big, small, but I still remember it. Years ago, I was in a new country. Not my country. I walked into a small shop. I wanted coffee. Just coffee. I knew the word. Coffee. Easy word. But when the man looked at me, my mouth went dry. He said, "What can I get you?" And I understood him, every word, but I just pointed. I pointed at the cup on the wall. I didn't say coffee. I pointed, like a child. I still remember his face, a little confused, a little kind. He gave me the coffee anyway, but I walked out and I felt small. I knew the word, I just couldn't say it. Does that sound familiar? Let me guess a few more. Tell me if I'm right. You understood the question, completely, but you stayed quiet. You knew the answer, you really did, but someone else answered first, and you let them. You opened the English app. Yesterday. You closed it after 2 minutes. You practiced yesterday. You skipped today. Somebody spoke fast. You translated the first sentence, in your head, carefully, word by word. And by the time you finished, the conversation was already over. You wanted to say something. The words were right there, in your head, but you said nothing. That's you, isn't it? You don't have to answer. I already know. Because it was me too. Can I say something honest? This is not about grammar. I know you think it is, but it's not. You know more grammar than you think. This is about fear. Just fear. The fear that says, what if I say it wrong? What if they laugh? What if I sound stupid? That fear is loud. Louder than your English. That's the real problem, not your words. Your fear. I'm not going to tell you fear is easy to fix. It's not. I still feel it sometimes, even now, even in my own language. But I learned something small, something that changed things for me. Fear doesn't go away by waiting. Fear goes away by talking, while you're still afraid. Let me tell you another small story. A woman I know, her name doesn't matter. She needed to talk to her son's teacher. At school. Just a short meeting. 5 minutes. She practiced her sentences at home. 10 times. In the car, outside the school, she almost left. She almost drove away, but she didn't. She walked in. Her voice was shaking. Her sentences were not perfect, but she said them. And the teacher understood. And nothing bad happened. Nothing. That's it. That's the whole story. No magic, no miracle, just she spoke. While she was still afraid. That's the secret nobody tells you. You don't wait for the fear to leave. You speak with the fear still there, sitting right next to you. Can I ask you to try something right now? Say this with me, out loud. I am afraid. Say it. I am afraid. Good. Now say this too. But I can still speak. Say it. But I can still speak. Do you feel that? Both things can be true. At the same time, you can be afraid and still speak. Let's practice something small. Not a speech, not a big sentence, just one small moment. Imagine this. You walk into a shop. Someone says, "Can I help you?" You don't freeze this time. You say, "Yes, I am looking for—" That's it. 4 words. I am looking for. Say it with me. I am looking for. Again. I am looking for. That sentence can open 100 doors at a shop, at a school, at a phone call, anywhere. I want you to remember something. You are not bad at English. I don't like that sentence. I don't want you to use it anymore. You are someone who has been afraid and is learning to speak anyway. That's different. That's brave, actually. Say it with me. I am learning to speak, even when I'm afraid. Here is your small job today. Not big. Small. 2 minutes. Today, when you're afraid to say something, say it anyway. 1 sentence. Even if your voice shakes. Even if it's not perfect. Maybe it's, "Can you repeat that?" Maybe it's, "I'm still learning." Maybe it's just, "Hello." 1 sentence, while you're still afraid. That's the whole practice. I know it's not easy. I'm not going to tell you it is, but it gets a little easier every time you do it. Not because the fear disappears, but because you get used to speaking next to it. Come back tomorrow. I'll have another small story for you, and we'll practice one more sentence. Let's speak together again tomorrow. Until then, remember this. You knew the word coffee. You just have to say it next time, out loud.